Hi, it's Darcy with Darcy Arts. Welcome back. It's been a while since I've done a couple recordings, so I wanted to take the opportunity to tell my story regarding how I ended up getting involved in art. So I'm going to take the next couple minutes to share with you more about myself and what really inspires me to create this work. So let me take you back about, let's say about 40 years ago, when I was in elementary school, and there was nothing more exciting to me than thinking about spending my afternoons in my art room with my art teacher, learning various techniques, painting on glass, making these like paper mache people, intricate designs, and really enjoy spending my time there. And then of course I moved into high school, where ceramic class, painting class was really one of my top priorities, along with taking all of the regular other classes. And a lot of these pieces, well, actually just a few, have traveled with me from Chicago to Denver, and one of which is this really fun ceramic coffee mug that I made back in high school. I think this was like my sophomore year. So I just loved kind of thinking outside the box and creating these really cool detailed items. Then fast forward to college, where I really didn't do a lot of art, and it was really until probably when I was 22 years old, I would pull out my dad's oils. He's a painter, and I would start dabbling. And the first piece that I started to dabble with was a Thomas Kinkade painting called Morning Glory. I think I ended up I was looking at it off of a card that I had purchased probably in some shop. And I'm going to show you this painting. So this has traveled with me also. So this is Morning Glory. And clearly I had an affinity for realism and really loved layering on the different paints. This was oils. So this was my first attempt at oils. And after I completed this piece, I was like, I think I might have a little something here that I can share. But of course, swept by technology, stayed in technology 25 years, because of course we have to pay bills, and I did that. But I'd also create pieces on the side, and it was so wonderful when I was in tech, because I would use my left brain for all the analytical product development that I would do, and then I'd come home and use my right brain for the creative. So it was really this nice balance of yin yang. And then of course, just a couple years ago, I ended up leaving technology, and that is when I really decided to dive deep into art. And that's really where my soul has shined, and my gifts are with art. So come across Andrew Tischler. I started studying with Andrew, had such a phenomenal opportunity to meet him this last April, and I'm actually going back to New Zealand in February 2027 to do a 10-day plein air session with him amongst 9 other amazing artists. So really enjoying this. But one key piece that I want to share with all of you is that I love creating pieces of work that are memorable moments for people, and customizing those memories into our pieces that fit into a room. And I love working with interior designers or with clients direct. So you create this memorable piece, and it matches the rooms from a custom color perspective, so that memories, this legacy, can live on. So that is my jam these days, and you're going to see more of me. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, go to Darcy Arts. Also go to my website, darcyarts.com, to see my latest and greatest paintings that I'm working on, or pieces of art that have great inspiration. And we'll see you in a bit. All the best.